Hello, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube video, and in this video we're gonna be doing analysis of NAS100, or as many of you know, Nasdaq. And the type of analysis that I'm gonna be using is a little bit unique approach that I use. So you guys please bear with me. And if you want to learn the type of analysis that I do, make sure to click on that subscribe button, and I'm gonna be teaching that on this channel every single share trade setups and also free signals, so feel free to join my trading channel. The link is in the video description. Now I think I'll first go to the 4-hour time frame because I haven't been looking at Nasdaq for like forever. All I have been looking at is the Euro USD. I'll go ahead and disable the trading sessions indicator, and then I'll zoom out and see how Nasdaq has been moving in the past. We have a very strong bullish momentum in this market, and it's showing activity of buyers dominating in the market. I'm really interested in the current market. The past doesn't really matter for me, and I just want to take a look at what's happening in this level of the market, this level right over here. Now you guys can see we have a very steady bullish movement on NAS100, which means that we might be expecting more buys than sells in this market. Um, the first thing that has my attention is this huge bullish green candle here. This green candle here, and I'll go ahead and mark the range of that candle. I'll use it as my 4 hours time frame range. So I'll use my equilibrium tool. I'll mark the top of the range down to the bottom of the range where the range started. I'll then move back to the 1 hour time frame and have a deeper look of what's going inside the market. Now we had this bullish move which took us out of the selling zone to the buying zone, and this is because we are on a very strong bullish trend on the 4 hour time frame. We didn't expect any sales in the selling zone. So you can see the selling zone doesn't have any red candles to signify any significant sell, but we have this retracement back into this level. Now the first thing we can do is to use our volume profile and see if our point of control on the volume profile will actually act as a support level for this uptrending market. So okay, this is the 1 hour time frame and volume profile isn't available. Let me move to like the 30 minutes time frame, and let's see if we're gonna be able to use our volume profile there. What does it say? Okay, histogram is too large. Let me try and draw this one from here, this level. Still we can't draw our volume profile, so it's like we're not gonna be using our volume profile. But let's just use our brains and our eyes, right? I want you to check these two levels right over here. I want you to check this level right here, and then I want you to have a look at this level. Where do you think had the highest trades between this place and this place? As for me, I believe that many trades happened in this level, so our point of control should be somewhere around this level. Okay, so that's where our point of control should be. But because we are not using volume profile, we should not just go ahead and say, our point of control should have been this place. So we don't do zero guesswork. We just go ahead and do our analysis without the volume profile. Okay, now you can see this market coming down into this selling zone, and then when it comes to the selling zone, the red candle starts to appear, and the red candles are actually based on volume. It means that more sellers are coming in at this level because this is actually a selling zone. But you see what's happening right here. There's this huge candle of buyers just kicking in. There's also this huge momentum candle of buyers just kicking in immediately. The market is in the selling zone. Okay, the selling zone is also known as discount or the cheap zone. Now the market comes back to the cheap price, and then buyers are coming in aggressively when sellers are also coming in. Now what I'm looking for, let me just go back, let me go down to the 15 minutes time frame. You can see that we had a lot of sellers coming in this selling zone. Sellers started coming in right here, but we had very huge numbers of sellers selling down here. But you can also check the movement. The movement was just a sideways movement. Okay, the market has been trading like this, but has no momentum to go down, has zero momentum to go down. Okay, many of you might be confused that this candle was red, was green, now it has turned red. It really doesn't matter. Those are just some noise that you guys can get to work with. Actually, everything is more accurate on higher time frames. Okay, now we can see that we have a clear break of structure right over here. I just want you guys to ignore the wicks, and if you go back to a higher time frame, let's say 1 hour time frame, you can see you have a very clear break of market structure, and it's a break of market structure that takes you into a buying zone. Now if I go back to the 15-minute time frame and I enable the trading sessions, which is actually very important, you can see New York closed bullish. Okay, so New York has closed into this level here. Not New York, sorry, it's New York session has closed above here. And what we expect tomorrow, maybe in this range, in this small range that has formed here, if it will form, that is. But even in this small range, sorry, even in this very small range right here, you can see, let me delete this one, and then let me disable. Even in this small range, you can see that the market is clearly in a buying zone. So this is the selling zone, and here is the buying zone. So the market here is in the buying zone, or in the premium market, where we are most likely to look for buys. So generally, I am bullish on NAS100. I am very bullish on NAS100, or as you guys might know, Nasdaq. Okay, so I might just expect the market to retrace a little bit, but maybe tomorrow we might see some small move, um maybe small retracement, and then London breaks this high, and then New York continues the move upside and pushes the market higher and higher. Okay, so that's my opinion on Nasdaq. If you have a different opinion, let me know, and if you want to join my trading community, the link is in the description. Feel free to join, and feel free to share your ideas. More than happy to have you in the free community. One thing before I go, you can also see this demand zone right over here, which I think has been respected, because I can see the market is reacting to this level, and I believe it's also a place where the market has reacted. I'm talking about this place right here. You can go ahead and check it on your chart, and I can see it's a place where market has been reacting previously. We have had some consolidation right over there, so I think that's why it has turned into our support zone. So let me just draw this thing here. It has turned into our support zone. That's why I still expect this market to be pushing upwards. So that's all on Nasdaq. We are still going on Euro USD, so make sure you check out my analysis on Euro USD and USD JPY.